Say have fun in your podcast.
Fun in your podcast.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Yo, did you see that shit? I mean, it's when you hear that shit.
Okay.
It's like you smell or taste that shit.
That's right.
I know you niggas feel that shit.
Word.
Yo, did you see that shit? I mean, it's when you hear that shit.
Okay.
It's like you smell or taste that shit.
That's right.
I know you gotta feel that shit.
Word.
Shit, I slap a nigga senseless, dumb, deaf, and blind. Joe Jeff spit a rhyme to splash on your mind. Perhaps I'm so ill I tap in your spine. Download my thoughts, give you a direct line. Don't wanna connect? Fine, I'll provide another media. Fill me in braille, detailed encyclopedia descriptions. Have my words appearing vividly. Pick them up on TV via DVD. Listening to me is something like aromatherapy. Illuminate the beat. Pristine audio clarity's the topic. If you plug me in a socket, I bring light to your life like fiber optics. You got it? That's extrasensory perception. You know the words I say before I even once you taste.
Hey, everybody out there. It's the Negro Rockin' Podcast coming at you. Actually, I guess it's like the Negro podcast.
Hey, I'm half white, bro. So
damn. So okay, I was about to say something really.
The Negro Lotto.
The nigga who?
The Negro Lotto.
The nigga Lago. The Negro Mulatto podcast.
Niggas is ill.
Niggas is already stupid.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it's me and my man Joe Jeff up in here. Not really a studio. Frank, he may or may not call in because he got some kid things going on. Joe Jeff trying to raise daughters up in the house also.
Oh yeah.
And don't worry, I'm sure my kids will wake up, so then it'll be what it is. So yeah, this is like a Negro Rock one first where.
What? I don't know what there's to eat, honey. You gotta have to.
My dad in the book.
Cause we're trying to record, sister.
I don't want that.
Well, you better figure out what you want. Man, go ahead with the show, man. we'll make it work, bro.
Nah, we'll make it work. Yeah. So yeah, Joe coming back. I forget the episode number. Probably about 3-4 episodes ago. Him and his brother James was on. James just turned 102 yesterday, so this nigga sleep.
Him sleepy,
boss.
Yes, him tired. So tired.
Joe, John Coffee ass nigga. I was trying to put them back together. But I appreciate you coming on, man. What's good with you?
Oh man, just trying to make it. Got the holiday coming up tomorrow, so got a basically extra snow day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So I mean, that's all it is. We're trying to get it on here. You know what I'm saying? So
do you call it MLK Day or like some of these white people in the media call it the nigger off day?
I think it's a nigga off day. Isn't that what they doing in Tulsa, Oklahoma, somewhere in there?
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, all my life I've been saying MLK. I could be wrong. It could just be nigga off day. I don't know.
Man, they canned them dudes today, like, didn't they?
What'd you say?
Didn't they fire them dudes today?
I think they did fire him. Yeah, only because the tape got released. You know good and well them niggas been talking that shit for years.
Shit, it's been nigga day until somebody put a camera on it. Then
you know what? I'm so sorry if anything I said offended any of my colored friends out there. My best friend named Leroy.
Right.
They always call it nigga off day.
Right. So now we're not calling it nigga day no more.
No.
Ow.
Actually, it's colored boy day off. Out of respect to the niggas.
Yard boy.
This shrug. losing this strawberry, losing his exuberance.
It's exuberance.
Yeah, dog. Motherfuckers, it's so crazy. Like in this day and age of technology, man, motherfuckers' racism is really getting caught up, bruh. Like, motherfuckers really just. I'm gonna send this email of President I'm sorry, as when I say it, the GOAT Barack Obama.
Right.
As a monkey eating a watermelon. I'm going to send this reply all email and just hope that not one black person is on here or a white person with a conscience is on here to say, you might not want to send this to nobody else.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So the little maintenance workers in Oklahoma lose their job over the shit.
Right.
Fucking 45 get to say the shit like left and right. Talking about shitholes and all this other bullshit. Like, dude, how the fuck this motherfucker keep his job?
Well, don't you know, Joe? He has a mental illness. That's the new thing now. It's not.
Man,
it's not racism. It's not that he's just an ignorant fat orange fuck. It's he has a mental illness.
He passed his physical with flying colors.
Yeah, like. And as a person who has, and I know you as a teacher, you're also around children or teenagers, whatever how you want to call it, people who have, are dealing with mental health issues and things like that day to day, and it's just like it's embarrassing to try to equate racism to a mental health disorder. I mean, or just even if you say, okay, we can't prove his racism, just his pure ignorance, dog. Just to equate his ignorance and lack of knowledge about anything outside his fucking 6-foot bubble as a mental health disorder.
I mean, the problem with that is it was well on display long before the fucker even ran for office.
Right.
But he was
right.
You know what I'm saying? We looking for birth certificates out of Kenya. But this man need to be president. You know what I'm saying? But before even all that, man, this dude was a rich snob long before that.
But hold on, Joe. We have all these pictures with him surrounded by Negroes who are involved in entertainment. So he can't be racist.
So what you trying to tell me is Oprah 2020 ain't going down?
Hey, Doc. See, you trying to open up a can of worms, nigga. Hold on, dog. Let's look at the recording thing. We ain't even 10 minutes.
Hey, control over women is like control over bitches.
I keep them broke. I keep them looking good, but no.
No. We control the summer reading habits of a nation of women.
But here's the thing, though. Like,
let's nab Oprah.
I know, but like, it's like, but you see them pictures of like Oprah and him. It's all like in these fucking like award shows or banquets or whatever that rich motherfuckers get together and take pictures. And yeah, but back to my.
I mean, because they had pictures of the Clintons with Trump.
Yeah.
Prior to the election, you know what I'm saying? It's a small circle. The 1%, I'm sure, is a small circle.
It's a small circle, and I don't. For the most part, I don't think Oprah has the same as far as like social politics as Trump, but I'm sure her financial politics match with Trump.
Yes. Yeah. However, you forgot about the third picture, though.
Oh, you talking about Mr. Weinstein?
Yeah, because she planted a
kiss on the cheek.
Kiss on the cheek there, man.
Yeah, but it's one of them things where it's like, I'm expecting her to know. Maybe she knew, maybe she didn't know. I don't know. But if you a motherfucker that voted for Trump, I really can't respect you. I know you didn't. I can't respect anybody that come at me talking about, well, look at Oprah kissing. I'm like, you voted for a motherfucker that's on tape for saying just grab him in the pussy.
Man, at this point, if they are still backing Trump, it ain't gonna change.
Nah, it ain't gonna change. No,
it ain't gonna change.
They just gonna get quieter, and they're just gonna vote for him again in mass. And we're going to have another 8 years. Well, actually, we may not have 8 years. I mean, because according to these alerts coming from Hawaii, it's going to be a nuclear holocaust already kicked off, nigga. So,
then it's the Amber Alerts out here, huh? Come.
could you imagine just driving down I-70 or I-35 or 435 and that motherfucking come on your phone, nigga, and you see ballistic missiles incoming. This is not a drill, nigga. I mean, nigga.
May I have your attention? Please, reach between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye, because this is over.
That's that Amber Alert sound. You know that motherfucker. Boo.
Yeah, you over here looking for a tan Chevy. Rockets coming up your ass.
Nigga, I already know. After I shit myself and then hand the phone over to Maury.
Right.
Hey, baby, did you get the same alert I got? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we just time to say bye.
That's when you pull over to the road and fuck your way to oblivion, nigga.
In front of the kids.
Right? Hey, whatever.
Yeah. Let me get the best orgasm ever as my body is melted by a fucking 8,000 pound bomb, nigga. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah.
I mean, but real talk, do you think the North Koreans have the capability of getting that thing to mainland USA?
I don't know. Maybe one day I wish we could have my cousin on here, but we have to have him like in the face all blurred out and his voice all fucked.
Nah.
He works in military intelligence. He's down in Tampa.
Okay.
You know, they got the big satellites watching everybody in Cuba and shit. So, and for a while he was over on the other side, over in I think it was New Mexico. We got a big military intelligence post out there.
Okay.
But that nigga would know a lot, but I don't know.
So, okay, so let's pretend they do. What's the
But
Reagan used to call it Star Wars, the strategic the strategic defense system. You know, I heard they have like Guam. They got.
I think that they have missiles that can reach, but the problem is they keep burning up upon re-entry. So and that's the big thing. So basically, you just have this big ass metal object that just falls in the sky and
right. And I was hearing that they might have a missile that can reach, but they couldn't miniaturize a nuclear warhead to fit on the end of it. You know, they couldn't get a warhead small enough to reach.
But that's the thing, yeah, because the missile itself. I mean, the thing that the unit that's needed to bring it back into orbit keeps burning up. So they have the technology to fuck up some things, but the big thing is, as far as like the military and a lot of people, it's kind of being downplayed right now. But where are the Winter Olympics at this year?
I don't know, where are they? I've been seeing trials. I don't know where they at though.
They're in Seoul, Korea.
Ooh. They might want to cancel this year, man.
No, the U.S. has already said that they're gonna send soldiers. And the thing that scares me the most, because you know I got a little conspiracy theorist in me, is motherfuckers doing a false flag operation just to get this shit kicked off.
Okay.
So, you know, a couple of U.S. athletes died. We say some dude from Korea blew up a bomb.
You think it's gonna be some sort of setup to go ahead and let loose, let the birds fly?
It's questionable though. Like Tang kicking up all this dust so quick, so close to where we're gonna be sending so many citizens of the U.S. who would normally not be there to South Korea, and then the world's watching. What a better stage.
That's tempting. Oh man, that's like Munich.
Yeah. And my commander had the nerve to be like, you think he would do that? I'm like, nigga, we went to war based on yellow cake and these motherfuckers riding around the streets of Iraq with fucking nuclear warheads. Come on, man. I don't put. Nigga, I said, what did I say to him? Tuskegee experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, the shit that we won't do to get what we want? Are you kidding me?
Right.
Even sadder than
is that what we want?
Huh?
That's what we want? You think we want to go ahead and?
No. What does Tang want?
He can't want that, man. He can't want that.
I hope he don't want that.
I've been sitting here for over a year thinking, maybe the adults show up. To no avail. Maybe the adult will show up. Maybe the grown man this fucking man child in his baby diapers having tantrums around the White House, man. That's all we getting, man. So
and maybe the big overall goal is you get South Korea. The best outcome is you get South Korea and North Korea talking, and then that leads us to putting pressure on China, which leads us to, I don't know, somehow developing better relationships with China, and then in turn getting Russia in line. But that's a lot of hope.
And that would be the thing if you were to have like a big mass strike on the Olympic Village, you'd have Russians there, you'd have Chinese there. He would lose all of his allies. I don't know. I don't know if that's a deterrent, but it should be on high alert.
Because the biggest thing is that no matter what, China don't want us in Korea fighting because we win, gain control, and now you got Western influence, Western military right there knocking at the door in China.
Yeah.
They don't want that.
Yeah, they don't want that either.
That's kind of why China kind of pushing on him like, hey, dog, we get it. We don't like these motherfuckers either, but we need you to calm the fuck down.
Slow down,
nigga.
Slow down. Speaking of slow down, what the fuck is up with the button? Nigga,
what button?
the button sitting on my desk, and I got a big bad.
Hey, nigga, like I said,
my button bigger and it work.
He got a bigger button because he got little hands, nigga.
I know. Little itty bitty fingers couldn't reach the regular size button.
Nigga, what kind of little dick shit is that, nigga? Like, you tell me. Hey, even though I hate him though, that was some good petty though, because that nigga said, that third world country. My button worked, nigga. It's connected to electricity.
We ain't running tests no more, nigga. We ain't in beta phase, nigga.
Hey, ask the
full
niggas
go
over there at Hiroshima if my button works.
that shit real petty, nigga.
Hey, if he was really good with the petty, he just would attach the gift of those nuclear bomb tests where they just obliterate the house, nigga. Just put that next to the gift, next to your tweet, nigga.
Yeah. Every year in class, man, we teach Cold War.
Yeah.
I run a video of the top 10 nuclear bombs ever dropped. And Hiroshima and Nagasaki come in at 7 and 9 on the list. They dropped some nasty ass shit to the point where
that's a little bomb.
Yeah, to the point where they got scared and nah, we better calm this down.
Yeah, niggas don't understand that was just a little bomb, a little bitch ass bomb.
Oh hell no! Yeah, they came way up from there. You know what I'm saying? They the Russians had a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And they call this bitch the Tsar. Nigga, the king of bombs. That motherfucker, they had it designed for 100 megatons.
What?
Nigga, they had to scale it back to 50 megatons.
Comrade, this is
Like,
we
this bomb is about to blow. You might want to get the fuck out of the way.
comrade. The deer are getting much bigger from nuclear fallout.
Man. So, I'm telling you, man, that ain't what we want, man. We don't want to be in that, man. There's no winning that war, man. That's just crazy as fuck.
Nigga, in that movie War Games was trying to tell niggas, ain't gonna be no winner. Nigga, niggas gonna be out there fighting over Hot Pockets and fucking brown water, nigga.
Nigga fucking, wet naps and shit.
Wet naps, nigga.
Man. Anyway, so.
Yeah, it's all bad. But, damn, niggas, fuck nigga Rogan. We gotta call this show the Tangential Show. Nigga, we went from Oprah to nuclear war.
Nigga, that's 20,000. That's 2018, man. That's 2018. That's where the news feed go, man. So, nah, man. These are the end of days, bro.
Yeah, because and Trump is the ultimate setup for. Because back to what you're saying, like Oprah. I think she has shown to be an intelligent, charismatic leader as far as like community. What she done? What she did over there in Africa like years ago, as far as building all those schools.
Yeah.
But it's just because you rich, is that gonna be the new "you should be president" thing?
Man, I think they're doing. It's what Frank was talking about the time we were on. Yeah. Like match fire with fire. So you got this bombastic billionaire, and so we gotta meet him with the equally, charismatic, person on the other end.
Right, and I get it.
But
I think it just sets I've been drinking all day. A dangerous precedent where it's like these people. For Oprah's kind of an exception because she wasn't born in the money.
No,
and there's a lot of people who fuck with her now. It's like a lot of these stay-at-home rich white moms who don't know old Oprah, who don't know I brought out this wagon of fat Oprah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The show she had where she's like, this is all the fat I lost, nigga, on that red fire. You know what I'm saying? Back when but niggas always fuck with Oprah, but like when it was only niggas fucking with Oprah. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of think she may or may not have a different mindset as someone who's always had money. And I think that's the thing with Trump. He's so out of touch because he ain't never been without money. So if you a nigga that's always had money, how am I supposed to relate to broke niggas?
But see, these were the arguments that were had prior to the election. Motherfuckers just ignored this. They just ran their red light, man.
Arguments that niggas had.
Yeah.
And white folks was like, but we gave y'all a black president.
Look. There was a stage full of white people y'all could have pulled from. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chose this motherfucker, man.
Like everybody said, though, they went the most ignorant racist to counteract a reasonable black man. You know what I'm saying? And because that's what it is. They think Barack Obama is the nigga of niggas. They ain't never been around no niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they been around some niggas. Let somebody talk swift about Joe Jeff's wife. Let somebody talk swift about Candace. They gonna see a nigga. Like, hold on, bitch. Hold on.
Hold
First of all, keep my name out your mouth. Can you imagine being in a town hall meeting and hearing motherfuckers say, first of all, keep my name out my mouth. Definitely keep my kids, my wife's name out your mouth unless you won't get fucked up, homeboy. Mm-hmm. That's the answer to your question.
Nigga, hey, you remember Black Bush?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dog.
It's you want that.
But that's what's crazy, though. To a lot of white people, Barack Obama is that nigga, but they ain't never been around no
they don't know the real deal.
Could you
Nah,
imagine
hey,
these white people who think Barack Obama represents the blackest of black, and they sit with me and you and eat lunch, and on top of that, we ain't the most blackest of black.
Nah, fuck. I'm about to say fuck all that shit. Come on down to the urban core.
Come on, nigga, come on
Come on,
down.
come on down to the high school. Come on, I pull up a chair for you, bro. Look,
Like Miles Deep said, just punching niggas in their face, dog, just because.
for living, nigga, for living. Punch a nigga in the face for living.
For living, then you breathing the oxygen that I need. Those niggas.
Niggas. They don't want that. They couldn't handle that. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing about that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a double consciousness in America.
Right.
Like an African American, you're around your people, and you speak that language, and you walk in that world, and there's different levels of it. Like you said, there's niggas and then there's black people. You know what I'm saying? And so you learn to walk amongst all that. And then when you get to your job or a professional setting, a school or something like that, you deal with white people too. You know what I'm saying? So you understand that you can't walk the same way you walk in one circle in the white circle. You know what I'm saying?
I won't cut y'all, but I've always said, but in my mind, especially being I'm a nigga that came out here and moved to Blue Valley North. I think it's just niggas. I think it's niggas who are more adapt to code switching.
Right.
And there's some niggas who just can't. So we all,
right.
I never thought it was niggas versus black people. I think it's all just niggas who, hey, I know how to, okay, hey, how you doing, guy? And there's niggas like, man, I fuck you, fuck everything you doing. Fuck everything you think about, fuck your mama, fuck your shoes, nigga, fuck your president.
Well, I mean,
it's just my opinion.
It's I'm taking that from the Chris Rock comedy.
Yeah. I know.
I feel like there's people who are, trying to uplift the community. There's people who want to watch everything burn. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
But that ain't what I'm talking about though. So, but regardless, you have to interact with multiple people, and if you're not successful at that, you're not going to be very successful in several realms of life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whereas a white person in this world can remove themselves completely from everything. They can pick up their house, move out the urban core, move out to the suburbs. When black people move out to the suburbs, they move out to the fucking exurbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't have to meet a black person at the grocery store. They ain't got to see a black person at school. They ain't got to see a black person at work. You know what I'm saying? And so the only black images they see are when they turn on BET and see, bitches shaking their asses and, you know what I'm saying? The Wayans brothers out here monkeying it up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
H&M, nigga.
Right.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
That connected too well, man. Nah, fuck that. The mother, though. Hold on. What's the mother?
Hey, ignore me, because I missed the tangential, dog. Just going what you're saying, pimp.
But what I'm saying though is that they don't have to interact with people in a certain way. So when they see Barack Obama and they see the shit he talking about, which is really like mild, you know what I'm saying, compared to what a lot of my people who talk, I talk to, they be on some revolutionary shit. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, fuck the whole system, burn it all down. You know what I'm saying? We need to go back to.
But you can't.
But I'm saying though, so they like, man, this dude is the Antichrist. This motherfucking talk is so meek to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He come in the suits every time, nice, and he got the cool little swag when he walk up to the mic. Man, this nigga, he nigga light. You know
all Barack said was, "Hey, could you not be evil to black people?
Man,
please,
man, can we try not to shoot people on routine traffic stops?"
Yeah, but I like what you said though. It's like a white person can live a life devoid of blackness, niggas, brown people, Asians, but a black person can't live a life unless they got white people in it. You can't. If you want to be on that upper echelon, even if I know niggas, I got my own job, nigga, I got my own business, but you still gotta go to that bank, nigga. You still gotta have investors You still, I mean, if your goal is to have something that's public that's getting traded on, you still gotta have white people that fuck with you. White people don't need niggas.
They don't indulge unless they choose to. You know what I'm saying? And see, they didn't have a choice. They had to contribute, contribution to the choice.
Yeah.
But they didn't get their side, so I've been having a tantrum ever since, man. And that's the long and the short of it, man. They out here dealing with things that they've never had to deal with before, and they can't handle it.
You mean I gotta see niggas as my equal?
That's my nigga, as the supreme leader of the free world.
The free world.
The
How
free world.
Are we when we got slaves leading us?
He wasn't a slave. He was from Kenya. Get it correct.
That motherfucker say that shit, though. I'll be like, just fuck your mama, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Fuck your mama.
Yeah, they on some bullshit, man. So, I mean, I don't know what to say about it. I don't know if there's a reset button. I don't know. I don't know. But, I mean, I don't know if we get another black president for a long time, be that Oprah or anybody else. But
I want to say I'm holding out hope, but yeah, I don't see it.
Even another ethnicity like Hispanic or a Sikh. So I ain't gonna hold my breath on a Muslim American president. I ain't gonna hold my breath on that one.
Come on, dog. People was shitting themselves when they thought Barack Obama was a Muslim.
No, man, they still on it.
An actual Muslim,
like self-proclaimed, like stop the press conference to pray on your.
A motherfucker like I can't come today. I can't come right now because it's time for prayer, nigga.
Prayer, yeah.
They hear that shit kick off, nigga.
You cancel Christmas, nigga.
Cancel everything, nigga.
They gonna storm the White House, man. Pitchforks and everything.
It's gonna be so many old white men just pushing their wheelchairs off of buildings, nigga. Just rolling their wheelchairs off of buildings, because Lord forbid a Muslim run this country. And like when I hear that shit as a atheist, dog, I'm like, all y'all niggas crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Yeah, it's
I was like, I've been deployed twice because a Christian nation think that Muslims need to be erased from the planet, nigga. What do you want me to say?
Hey, dogma is a motherfucker, man. These people dug in and have their beliefs and don't want to budge or hear any other side of the story. It's an ugly situation, man. It's only going to lead to violence, man. Really, crusades.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people who like you, I mean, you very much more well read than me. It's for like if you study history, man. It just seems like America's is like in this is the death throes. Like when you think of like a Roman Empire, just getting stretched too thin, and you talking about like now where the possibility of like trying to have conflict with all these nations, and then a president who is like shitting on all our allies, even the smallest one. So it's like we're gonna be spread thin. Our forces, I mean, I'm a member of the armed forces, and I can tell you now, we're already thin, spread out, stretched, and you're talking about a fucking war in Korea, possibly. You're fucking with Iran. You got China and Russia looking in like, what the fuck y'all doing in Korea?
But here's the thing though. In past wars, there's been coalitions. And so if you wanted to, maybe take a stand against, the Russians or the Chinese or whomever, and you would say we got a coalition,
right.
But you can't even get into England. They won't even accept your ass over to our oldest ally.
Right. But the thing is also, like, this is gonna be. It hasn't been in the lexicon as far as the media yet. But I'm looking like in this year you're gonna start hearing the language of near peer. For the last 15 years or so, we've been fighting wars with niggas in mud huts, dog. No one who is on the level with us as far as technology. So you're talking about North Korea may not have as many troops. You're talking about China got a lot of troops and the technology. Russia, not a lot of troops, but they got the technology. You're talking about near-peer adversaries, dog. So all that technology, all them drones, helicopter, planes, and shit that we got, shit ain't gonna matter, dog. We're gonna be fighting them fucking trenches and fucking hasty positions again, dog. And people don't understand that. People like, oh, we the biggest and the baddest. Nigga, we fighting niggas that fight on camels.
Yeah.
We fighting with niggas that's fighting with AKs from when Russia motherfucking invaded the country.
I mean, we haven't had a fight on that level since 1945. You know
Correct.
We haven't had a fight on that level since 1945, man.
And people don't read books. How many motherfuckers died? When you fight a near-peer adversary, bruh, nigga.
Nah, there's gonna be a heavy toll.
We're not gonna have enough
lives.
flags. We're not gonna have enough boxes.
Yeah.
But
mass funerals, just dig giant holes.
Ho, I'm ready to go to war. Hey, nigga, you scared to tell your neighbor to turn his music down, nigga. You ain't ready to go no motherfucking war.
You don't want that funk.
You don't want no smoke, nigga. You scared to tell your boss I can't stay another 2 hours, but you ready to go to war. Okay, man.
Right. I want to go home because yeah, it'd be great if you would stay for another hour or two. Yeah.
It's like some white cat at my job was talking that shit. I'm like, nigga, you ain't even in the armed forces, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's what I'm
like, what is this we? What is we? We need to go to war, nigga. What is we? You probably pissed sitting down at the house, nigga. What you mean we about to go to war?
Niggas talk real tough from the climate control, safe haven. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, this is not Call of Duty.
3,000 miles away from the funk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this ain't Call of Duty. Ain't no chat room. Ain't no meetup before we go fight, nigga. It's you fucking get off the plane, your homeboy get blown the fuck up, and you like, oh, this is red.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a different level, bro. I ain't ready for that. So,
all right, we didn't talk about. Actually, no. Why we still talking about Trump, bro? So, what do you think about this and these this shithole comment he made?
I mean, it's to the point where it's not even surprising anymore, man.
Exactly.
This nigga done said everything you could possibly. I mean, look, imagine if Bush would have said some shit. Nigga, imagine if Bush too. I mean, HW would have said some shit. Imagine if Reagan would have said some shit, man. This motherfucker done said the most ridiculous, off the cuff, just garbage. This motherfucker just vomit whatever is on his mind out into the public, and half the time this motherfucker take the time to type it. With his fucking thumbs and shit, nigga. This nigga over here thumb typing the most dumbest ass shit, and motherfuckers had to take the time to
he on that iPhone
to back it up.
He on that iPhone SE. You know he ain't got no plus them little ass hands.
Right.
He on that baby hands, nigga. What is this, a tablet? God damn, this phone is big shit.
But look, then they had the fucking panel on CNN.
Yeah.
They want to ask the question. Well, do you back up his shithole comment? Shit. Well, how the fuck you ask the same person is Donald Trump saying, and are these countries shitholes, and should we refer to them as shitholes in our diplomatic negotiations?
People are crazy, bro. But then the thing is, though, it's like, bro, like I have fought with soldiers who are from Haiti.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
basically telling these soldiers that your birthright, the place you come from, the place that you call home, your heritage ain't shit.
Now I'm gonna tell you the shit that gets me. I'm in the classroom. I'm dealing with DACA kids. I'm dealing with dreamers. I got kids that are, you know what I'm saying, if the legislation go wrong, motherfuckers may not be there to the end of the school year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, and
Go ahead, my bad.
and he over here playing games with them. Like, okay, bet you want to keep your dreamers, build a wall. Let's go. I mean, the way they got this shit tied together, man, it's like it's a poison pill either way. It's eat this shit sandwich or have this shit salad. You know what I'm saying? Which one you gonna eat? You know?
Yeah, and I wish that Maury was up to. She can talk about like it's kind of similar to DACA, but like soldiers who join to get their visa and become citizens. Man, that program has totally been put on hold. And I'm talking about hold where you talking about soldiers who are going through basic training, their advanced training, that they're just like, yeah, go stay over here till we figure this out, and they ain't being paid either, nigga.
I don't understand how anybody could look at this situation and be like, yeah, that's what I voted for. But that's my tax dollars at work right there.
There's a bunch of, I mean, I don't want to be right. Because I know it's like one or two niggas that agree with this shit. Well, mostly it's like white people are just like, yeah, as long as brown people are down and I feel good about myself in the morning, that's what all I care about. But we talked about on the show before, like a lot of people buying this false idea of the American dream. We're all going to be rich. We're all going to have a house on the hill. They don't understand that Trump don't fuck with you either.
Let me ask this real quick. So you say a couple black people. So Ben Carson and Omarosa. You know what I'm saying? Omarosa got voted off the island.
I said like one or two. I know because I've seen a couple of black people, like, not my friends, I don't fuck with them, but like dudes I fuck with, niggas I went to high school with, play ball with, they'll have like maybe one, maybe two, like niggas on their feed, verified black people, not robots, verified black people that like fuck with Trump. And I'm just like, and like one.
Okay,
like,
let me ask. Okay, fuck with Trump or in the know, fuck with Trump. You know what I'm saying? I got kids in class that, oh yeah, Trump's my dude, but you know,
no, I'm talking about like nigga to
being
me,
contrary
if you're
or
40 years old and you repping Trump and you defending his policies, nigga, you in the know to me. You a grown ass man. I'm talking about 40-year-old men. I ain't talking about no 20-year-old. I'm talking about 40-year-old men. I had one nigga. I just straight out said, "Look, pimp, you ain't my friend." And I'm gonna have old boy, not him, but his friend. We gonna have him on. We have him on with you and all them, James and on also. I'm like, you ain't my friend. You my boy's friend. So I'm actually stop talking to me. And he kept blah 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 blah. I said, all right, look, coon. I ain't told you stop talking to me. Oh, you don't call me a coon, nigga. This nigga talking about he want me at the gym and fight and throw hands. I'm like. And he like, yeah, you real public. I can find you if I need to. I'm like, I'm always public, baby. You can find me from 6:30 to 5:30 at KU Medical Center, dog. So I don't hide from no man. I'm not about to meet you at no gym. So if I knock your ass out and kill you, then I gotta go talk to the police. Kansas City is real small. If I see you, I see you. And he like, all right, bet. He ain't said nothing to me since then. Trying to raise a dog. But I'm like, you want to fight me over Trump?
I mean, here's what I'm saying, though. I could see, you know, people who align with right-wing ideology. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't see a black man in lockstep with everything this fool done did.
Dog,
like the shithole comment, the throwing. Hold on, quick. Kennedy, get your ass.
Trying to raise a daughter. Like my uncle, dog, he is the most like financially conservative, religiously conservative, dog. To a lot of things, politically conservative, bruh. Like if you come, like you can bring your girlfriend to his house. Oh damn, I lost you. You here? You still there?
Yeah, man. Hold on. I'm trying
Yeah.
to get this thing organized over here.
Right.
I got a little minor mutiny going on.
I hear you. So I said you can bring your girlfriend to the crib. Nice house. Got like 5-6 bedrooms at the house. But unless y'all married, y'all not sleeping in the same bedroom in his house. You know what I'm saying? You can be 40. Y'all not sharing the bedroom. That's just how conservative he is. But that nigga, like, I be damned about vote for Trump. Because at the end of the day, I'm a black man. So I'm like, you come. I just couldn't believe that nigga came and be like that. Dog. Like, if I see you, I see you. This is where I'm at, dog.
Yeah.
I be here 4 days out the week, 10 hours a day. If you want to holler at your boy, holler at me. But I'm not about to meet you at no gym, nigga, to fight.
Well, he won't put the gloves on. Like, he was
like, I ain't gonna say his name because when he come on there, we talk about it. But oh boy, like, well, I open up the gym, y'all can come, put the gloves on and fight. And I'm like, nigga, I don't go nowhere for no playing fights, nigga. My name ain't motherfucking Buster Douglas, nigga. If I see you, I see you.
Mm-hmm. But that's some crazy shit. Who the fuck want to fight over the president, nigga? That's
because he was mad as I called him a coon. But I'm like, I'm like, but you shaming niggas for not voting for Trump. That's a coon in my opinion, bro. You going against everything that's blackness, dog. Every time I see you on these motherfucking Facebook posts, you always talking about, you calling niggas out, oh, y'all slaves. Y'all doing this. Y'all voting Democrat. Y'all know the Democrats. I'm like, what? Of course, yes, nigga. The Klan used to be filled with Democrats. You ever heard the Dixiecrats, nigga? They got tired of the Democrats winning and they took over, nigga. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, you come here with this simple ass ABC history lesson you trying to teach me, nigga. I already read this book.
Right.
So
right.
And that's white people too do that shit too. Well, you know, we're the party of Lincoln. It's like, yeah, but they got a party of the Klansmen, nigga. What?
Nah, hey, you were the party of Lincoln. Okay, you also the party of Trump.
Yeah.
So you gotta own that too, man.
Own that too.
You know, I don't know,
Put
man.
Put the shoes on, tie these strings up, nigga, and go kick rocks.
Yeah.
Basically. Anyway. But yeah, I can't believe that shit, though. That nigga was like, and hope we can get my boy on here. Cause I'm like, why you still friends with this nigga, dog? All he do is just, well, I'm trying to, and I look, dog, I ain't no martyr, dog. I ain't here to teach niggas shit. I definitely here to teach white people shit. It ain't my job to fix racism, dog. I didn't create it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all that shit all the time. Like, all I can do is, if you don't see me and people who look like me as something of value, that's on you, nigga.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fuck you. Fuck your mama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about Trump and racism. What we got going on here? Everything is racism.
Everything.
Everything's racism here.
Everything's racism. Everything's racism.
From the news stories of why are you still there? Move, nigger. Black man's dog poisoned. Truck stolen.
Yes.
In garage
Arkansas.
burned since moving to Arkansas town. A black man says he's been targeted by violence and vandalism since moving to his central Arkansas home. Fire destroyed. Is that Kevin? That's a hell of a name. Kevyn. That Kevin?
Yes.
That's exotic.
Kevy. Yeah.
Kevin. That's exotic. Kevin Fowler's garage last month, and he found the words "Move, nigga" spray painted on his left door, because he's hey, you know, wow, I didn't spray. They sprayed it on the left door. Because they probably conservative, nigga. Anyway.
Oh, maybe they was hoping he had already left. Nigga.
Yeah. Or Hopefully you get the ID and leave, nigga. This would be the most hurtful part right here, to see your property defaced with that vile word, said Fowler, who added that everything in the garage was destroyed in the blaze. It's not the first time Fowler's been targeted in his neighborhood. You know, and I get it, dog. Sometimes you gotta stake your claim, you gotta fight racism, but a nigga like me, I just burn down the whole block.
What did LeBron decide to do about that? Do you remember that?
But with Brian, though, it wasn't his neighbors, dog. It was probably just some fucking rowdy-ass white fans that got up there and did that shit. Nigga, you out in Arkansas, nigga. You out some Little Rock suburb where whites make up 58% of the population and blacks are 33%. Yeah, they don't want niggas out there. That's all it is.
I mean, what can he do, man? Get his Second Amendment on.
He gets Second Amendment on. But I'm sure that none of these people are racist.
Oh, probably not.
Probably not.
They probably fine people.
Fine people. Good people.
Good people.
I hate that they got this picture of this nigga with his hat on. He look like T.I., nigga. I mean, he don't look like T.I., but he got the hat cocked to the side, nigga, with that big ass beard.
Yeah.
If this is nigga's property, I'd be mad as fuck, dog. They got a nice little bit of property there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably pot committed. You know what I'm saying? He probably invested in coming down here, and you can't just. What's that gonna do to your property value? When you like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I need to try to sell it for what I paid for it, and it got nigga go home on the side of my shit.
That's why I start playing booby traps, nigga. Claymore mines around the neighborhood, nigga. They killed his dog though, dog.
Yeah, man. That's that nigga. They want your ass to leave.
Hey, you know he probably didn't have no black wife. Cause black wife would be like, "Hey, nigga, it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Pack your shit up."
That's probably he miscegenating.
He miscegenating, crossbreeding.
He's mangling the races.
He down here looking white women in their eyes with that BBC.
Man. I'm still. We were talking about this shit the other day. I'm still pissed off about the woman said Emmett Till was whistling.
Hey, they said that Emmett Till.
Yeah, they didn't die. Talk about.
I'm sorry.
I didn't do that. He didn't really do that shit.
Bitch, close your eyes and die painful death. Hey, that's a good segue. Headline.
What up?
White woman sprays sulfuric acid into her own face and then blames it on a non-existent black woman. Like I said, when I posted this article on Facebook, I said, what is the sickness of America? Where they say we don't like niggas, we don't want to fuck with niggas, but everything is a nigga's fault, even when it ain't.
Man, it's a poisonous environment we live in.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, dog, you spraying acid in your face purposely. Just purposely. So you can say...
She did shit on purpose?
Yeah. It wasn't like she was like at the lab and punctured a drum of acid. Like, oh my God, Tanisha did this shit. This bitch... She did it herself, dog. Like
that shit was LaSalle. Hold on.
LaSalle did it. Michelle Obama was here. That bitch did it. I know she did.
I don't know, man. That's some sickness right there, man. I don't know. What'd you say? Kick the ball into the sun?
Kick this ball into the fucking sun, dog. Just kick it into the sun, dog. We don't deserve life.
Nah, it's time. What about that thing I sent you?
Hold on, dog. Hold on. That Lizzie Dunn, a resident, this is the woman, Lizzie Dunn is the woman that did this shit. A resident of the outer borough claims she was attacked earlier in the week at her bus stop by a black woman in her 40s to whom she denied cigarettes and money because these niggas be begging.
That's some ugly shit, man.
That's some other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, mutilate yourself.
But why cigarettes, dog? Money and cigarettes. Oh, I hate people. I hate them. I hate everybody.
We trying to bum squares and shit, man. What's wrong with these people?
You know, I normally don't smoke Newports because it attracts niggas. But I bought a pack, and surely enough, a nigrous woman who just happened to have sulfuric acid in her backpack. Because that's not a common thing. Niggas don't even know. Oh my God. Niggas don't know where to get sulfuric acid at.
No, I have no idea.
You just don't go to the fucking Piggly Wiggly and say, hey. Because niggas live in food deserts, so we don't have any.
Yes, indeed.
Piggly Wigglies.
Yeah, now you gotta go to Aldi's.
Yeah, you don't go to the Aldi's or the fucking to the bodega and say, hey, give me about a pint of sulfuric acid. I'm about to go spray a white bitch in the face. I'm just.
As tempting though it might be.
I mean, even if you the most racist of racist cops, you gotta be like, yeah, shit. I mean, we want to make this work for you, but most niggas don't even know how to spell sulfuric acid, so I don't
not
know
at all.
How y'all get their
not
hands
at all.
on it?
No. Nah, that's just crazy. Yep.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I got a. I have a nice article somewhere. Maybe some. No, I don't. I don't have anything nice to say. Oh, that's not a nice article. That's just people being stupid because they thought the federal government would involve themselves in their affairs. You know the whole thing about in states that have passed legalizing marijuana laws that you may not be able to get a gun.
Yeah, what's that about? Cause I'm on the Jeff Sessions trying to just overturn popular sovereignty.
Well, he already did. He already overturned. Because the thing is, Barack Obama never said we legalizing it federally. He just said we ain't gonna fuck with you. Smoke your weed, nigga. We got big fish to fry. But of course, Jeff Sessions is like, no. War on drugs is good for business.
Oh yeah, but so how's that gonna work? Is that just in? If you are in Colorado, you're in Washington.
Well, they have state laws that legalize it, but federally, you're not protected.
So if a federal agent were to find you in one of those states, apprehend you,
Yeah, but I thought the Republicans were all about state rights
and small government.
And small government. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The federal government says grass and guns don't mix. And that is putting gun owners who use marijuana in the strongly pro-gun rights administration of President Donald Tang, fuck Trump, in a potentially uncomfortable position. So this one thing that's funny to me. Guns and marijuana don't mix, but guns and alcohol do.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's all kind of inconsistencies in the Republican ideology, man.
Yeah. It's pretty paper thin.
Yeah. I mean, it's really indefensible. You know, that whole dynamic you just talked about, where we want small government. Well, we want small government when it's in our interest.
Right.
But we want to be invasive when it comes to, who's getting married, get invasive when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, who's doing drugs and that type of thing. And it's just, they want to play two sides of the coin. They want to have the cake and eat it too.
Always.
So, yeah.
I thought that was weird though. It's just like, yeah, that's a big risk. But I mean, fuck them. I hate everybody.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. As a coach, though, I thought you might like this.
What's up?
Headline: Wet Dream Team featuring players Negro and Coon suspended from Youth Basketball League. You heard about this?
Nah, give it to me.
Okay. I gotta move your face up. You over the article. Someone at an Ohio middle school recreational basketball league thought it would be funny to give a team sexually suggestive names with thinly veiled racial slurs on the back of their kids' jerseys. And now the team has been suspended for the rest of the season. Tony Rule attended the game at West Claremont Middle School on Sunday to watch the Kings Recreational Basketball League, which include players from grades 7 to 12. He was surprised to see a team named Wet Dream, but some of the players' also had names like Negro, and Negro was spelled Knee, grow.
Yeah.
And Coon on the back of their jerseys. Rue couldn't believe that no adult thought any of this was inappropriate before Sunday's game.
Wait. So are these black kids? First of all, this is an AAU team, right?
No. These are white kids. Someone in the Ohio middle school. Let me tell you, well, that's you in like Cleveland or some shit like that. Ohio, it's gonna be a lot of white people.
Yeah.
And then like shit. Wish I had the actual article. There it is.
That remind me of the did you hear what happened in Warrensburg a couple years ago?
Mm-mm.
In Warrensburg, I want to say like maybe 2 years ago, they were playing basketball. It was I think center.
You see it on my screen?
Nah, I can't see it.
Okay. I'm about to say, because it's just a white kid with the number 13 and Negro on the back of his jersey.
Up in Warrensburg.
Yeah.
Oh, here something popped up. Hold up.
Oh, there it is. I pushed the share screen button.
Uh-oh. I don't know what the fuck happened now. Okay. Yeah, I see it now.
You see it now?
Yeah.
So these are like mostly white kids.
Man.
And like the two pictures I saw, the one white kid had the Negro, and there's another like chubby white kid that had Coon on the back of his shit.
They couldn't have been playing no niggas. No. They could have been playing no real niggas.
Dog. Even at 13, nigga.
Nigga, come on through the paint, nigga. Come on through the paint. You want to be a Negro, nigga? Come through the paint. Come on through the paint.
Nigga, I'm about to do just one of them flying kicks where it's just both feet in your chest, nigga. And then hop up and say, foul, my bad.
My bad. I didn't mean that. Oh, was that a clothesline?
Yep.
Oh.
That hit you in your crucial ligaments. Your knee may not grow.
That was. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't mean to do that. Sweep the leg, nigga. Sweep the leg.
So no. Was that like an AAU team or was that a middle school team?
Yeah, I
think. How they the Wet Dreams? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know. A lot of Wet.
That's got to be AAU, right?
This says recreational basketball league. Players from grades 7 to 12. That's what it says here.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, maybe not AAU, but like you said, a rec league or something like that. Yeah, somebody.
Hold on, dog. Joe Mallory, vice president of the Cincinnati NAACP, told the news site that his organization is investigating and wants to sit down with the league to find out how this happened. Because white people don't like niggas. And they think we funny.
Yeah, somebody should have got their ass beat, really. But nah, you didn't hear what happened in Warrensburg, though?
No, what happened in Warrensburg?
It was about 2 basketball seasons ago, I want to say. And Center came out to play Warrensburg at their place. And so I think basically what happened is when they were calling starting lineups, they just, all the white people, like the student section, I guess, had just all turned their back on the black people coming out.
I heard about that shit. With they always like in overalls and Trump's America signs and shit. Yeah, man, fuck them.
And that's just that's just becoming. Trump is normalizing this bullshit. You know, when you can run out here and call another country a shithole, why the fuck I can't just come out here with a uniform on and say Negro? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dog, but you gotta hear the coach though, dog.
What'd he say?
He can give his name, but he said, "We sincerely apologize to anyone that was offended by the jersey. I don't apologize for putting this racist shit on, but I apologize if you a sensitive bitch and was offended." That's what he said.
That's what that amounts to.
Yeah. The coach's statement, which is issued through Middleton, said, "We offered to cover them up or change. However, the league saw fit to remove us, and we have accepted the decision." Yeah, niggas is racist, nigga. You better be glad that you didn't catch no hands, motherfucker.
I mean, that should have been off top the minimum. You automatically banned from the league and don't try to enroll in the motherfucker for the next, you know what I'm saying, indefinitely. And then, like you said, make sure you don't get caught in the parking lot wrong.
Yeah. Because like we talked about earlier, you play some niggas.
Oh, man. That could have went horribly wrong.
You catch one of these sharp-ass, ashy-ass elbows to your face, nigga.
Because like they said, they live out in their own community, and they ain't really met no real niggas.
No.
Come to the AAU tournament, nigga. You gonna meet some real niggas.
Hey, just imagine that our little squad we had at the zoo for intramurals, and some motherfuckers show up, wet dreams, and white boy got coons and nigga. First of all, I'm out there with my wrestling headgear on.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Niggas wasn't quite right, bro.
No, he was not right.
Niggas wasn't quite right.
But hold on, Joe. You see this white boy? Does his jersey say Negro?
Okay. I hope. What? Nigga. Hey, man. Did you ever play with Tuck?
Ah, man, that's cockstrong, baby hope, nigga. That nigga.
Were you there the time I got kicked out the rec?
All right, so what were you saying about Tuck?
Nah, man. So Tuck was in another league, or no, it's the same league, but different game. And we was over there watching him. You know, Tuck was you know him. He was a backup running back on the football team. He was about like 5'9", 220 of nothing but solid muscle.
Nigga, dog, that nigga's so strong. Man.
That nigga looked like Captain Caveman out this bitch. You know? He did. I used to be like Captain Caveman.
Hey,
and son.
Go ahead. I want that cockstrong nigga come up here and beat me up.
So anyway, man. So he would set these old, unnecessary ass extraneous picks, and nigga just in the middle of the fucking court for no goddamn reason.
Dog.
He caught me with one of the bitches one time. It's a fast break. This motherfucker setting picks in fucking half court. For no goddamn reason, just because you got your ass slipping, and you have all kind of slip discs. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga, nah, he was so unnecessarily strong, dog.
No, off top. So we went up there to watch him play a game. It it was me and basically, you know what I'm saying, like the dudes from my team, you know what I'm saying, Julius and Posey and, you know, a lot of the dudes. So they was playing some white boys, right? And, so white boys coming here come Tuck with one of them fucking unnecessary ass picks. He hit this nigga. Like this motherfucker like he had hit a brick wall.
Hey,
and it hit the ground like a sack of bricks, nigga.
Nah, you could have had Tuck in them Volkswagen commercials, nigga, just in front of the vehicle, nigga. Nigga
like fucking the Avenger movie with the Hulk came over there and smacked. Hulk smash.
I'm trying to tackle that nigga, dog, in practice, dog. It's like trying to tackle a fucking swole ass Wolverine, nigga. Just like, god damn, nigga, why are you so, nigga? Just go to the ground, nigga.
That nigga was faster than the motherfucker too, man.
Yeah, dog.
I don't even know. So anyway,
niggas don't understand, dog, how much talent Missouri has had for so long, but just I don't know if it's politics or what, dog.
Had to be. I don't even understand. That shit don't make no damn sense.
Like, you be at practice, dog, like that nigga Divine Black, dog. You know,
yeah.
You know, shit. You know, bless the dead, dog. But like, you
D
be
Black,
at practice,
yeah.
like, nigga, why are you not getting the rock in the game? He be like, I don't know. I be like, nigga, you've made everyone miss today. Everyone has not touched you today, and then the time niggas have touched you, they've exploded.
And then they finally gave him some touches after the whole fucking offense had exploded. You know what I'm saying? They let the second string quarterback be the man.
You know, we was all roommates. I was like, did you fuck Larry Smith's wife? Nigga, what's going on, dog? Let your boy know, dog. Whose wife have you touched? Because they don't want you nowhere around her. And Devin West, I mean, that nigga was a hell of a runner, too.
He was.
But he
only got 1 year, though. But he only got 1 year at it, though, man. He was sitting behind Brock for all that time, man.
They love Brock, dog.
Brock was a beast, but, you know.
He had to work real hard, dude, though. He worked real hard. Come on, dog. That nigga wasn't beating nobody to the end zone. He was just running. Once he break open, nigga, they was snatching his ass up from behind. Devin West had the speed. He ain't had the wiggles, though. But that nigga was strong as fuck, too. That motherfucker, Devon, I might be biased. If I am, fuck everybody. That nigga had the speed and the wiggles and the strength.
Yeah.
That is me. That nigga Tuck had it, too.
That's where I saw it. But you know, so anyway, so
the
back to the
politics
story.
of Division I football.
Right. Look, don't give me the Division I track, nigga. I'll be there too.
I should say Division I sports in general. Niggas
in general.
You got. Yeah, it's like everybody Hillary Clinton in that motherfucker.
Oh man. So anyway, Tuck's this extraneous ass pick, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker hit the ground like he didn't, like a fucking crash test dummy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said, dog.
and so you know me, nigga. I was an asshole and a half back then, nigga. Yeah. I just started laughing and pointing like, ah,
got him.
and I'm just screaming, laughing. You know what I'm saying? and so the fucking officials stopped the goddamn game because I'm over on the sideline laughing and pointing.
Off a pick.
Because I've been on the receiving end of that pick. I know exactly how this motherfucker felt. You know what I'm saying? And so they said, look, we not starting this game back until you leave the gym, right?
Who, you?
So, yeah, me.
Oh,
and I ain't got nothing to do with the team. I'm over there observing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I paid my $2, nigga. I'm not.
But hold on, Julia. So Julia was like, you know, Julia the quietest nigga ever, man. You know what I'm saying? You take a lot to rile that dude up.
Yeah.
But he was like, man, he stepped up. He's like, man, we ain't fucking leaving. He said, you look down the road and you see these white boys over here from the fraternities over here taunting and, you know, running their little chants and shit. And you go kick us out for laughing? For laughing?
Yeah, they used to hate niggas, dog. They used to hate niggas up there, bro.
Yeah, man. So they kicked us out the motherfucking jail. for laughing at a motherfucker. So back to your point, you know what I'm saying? Let's say it's you, me, Tuck, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the niggas from the football team we had on the squad.
Nigga.
And you come through wearing a Negro shirt. I'm just gonna send Tuck for a pic on you real quick.
Damn.
And that'll be into that.
Nigga. Cause like everybody else was like quietly hoodish, like you said, Julian quietly hoodish, Tuck quietly hood. Well, Tuck was he was a country nigga though. He's country, you know. But they still niggas though. Like me, you just be loud and just like, oh, y'all about to get this work. I hope you understand that my friend, he gonna fuck you up. So. And then one of the three of us is gonna dunk on you after he fuck you up. I just want you to know that.
Nah. I got no. Hold on. Look, what about Tank though? That motherfucker had the nigga about the size of Jerome Bettis with the fucking twinkle toes.
Dog, I hit that nigga with everything I had one spring game, dog.
Yeah. Who won that one?
Huh?
Who won that one?
I mean, I knocked him out of bounds, but I was on the ground. But it was like one of the things, like, if it was just a regular nigga, I probably would have, like, dislocated their shoulder. That nigga giggled and just threw the ball back in bounds. Got up,
dust himself off, like, all right, good luck, man.
They put it this way, dog. If that nigga had been on a hash, like on a hash marks, he just would have, like, just ran me over, nigga. But since I knocked him out of bounds, it looked good.
Right.
That nigga was big, too. That nigga was a big, hood-ass California nigga.
He used to be talking that shit like, hey, nigga, we go over here in this fucking racquetball room. We can lock up, nigga. What's up?
Like, yeah, it was a lot of niggas.
I ain't about to go nowhere near the racquetball room with fucking Tank, nigga.
Hey, who was, damn, he got shot by the police. Damn, the nigga that went crazy up in St. Louis. The big nigga, Ernest Blackwell.
Ernest Blackwell.
Ernest?
What happened? What you talking about? What happened?
Hold on, dog. Let me look this up, dog. We got niggas going down memory lane this month.
I know it.
Nigga had a good time. Hold on. Ernest? Yeah, it was Ernest. It was like funny, but not funny how this nigga died.
The name sounds familiar though.
Ernest Black. Oh, hold on. That's not him. Not 1894 to 1964.
Nah, that ain't the one.
Hold on, dog. What's this nigga's name, dog? Oh, shit. I think somebody put a fake report on Wikipedia to get me thrown off. I would not be. Ernest. Damn. Live podcasting, y'all.
Right. What's the details of the story?
So basically, this nigga was up in St. Louis. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Kansas City Star. 2004. Yep. Found it. So basically, Ernest Blackwell. Yeah, got his picture up here. Yeah, I knew about that. He was 6 when his father was killed while opening a liquor store. So he came to, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. They say, so the day he died, Ernest Blackwell went to visit his aunt and cousin. He'd been over there a lot. That week, which was unusual, he just had a birthday. He had another child on the way, and he and his estranged mother were attempting to reconcile. But 1 week before Blackwell's football dream had finally unceremoniously come to an end. It was a bitter disappointment. At 6'3", around 250, Blackwell spent months getting in shape. He put together a video of himself around drills, although the scouts in his fancy warm-ups had stopped paying attention long ago. Hold on. Trying to find. Damn, they bouncing around this story. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Oh shit. Damn it. Wow, I'm trying to find. So basically, man, yeah, this nigga went crazy and was like terrorizing the neighborhood and got shot down by the police. And god damn it, that's the part that made me laugh, but I shouldn't laugh. Damn it. The day he died, Ernest Blackwell ran like a man on fire. He sprinted 2 doors down to the left. There he saw a group of teenage girls playing. At first, they laughed. Everyone knew he was playful. As he got closer, though something in his eyes scared them, all the girls made it over to a nearby fence except for Ashley Davis. She had a daughter. She tried to turn loose on him, but Blackwell, still in shape from his last gasp of football, was on top of her before she could. She begged him not to hurt her. Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do, he said. What are you about to do? She asked, terrified. He kicked her, his muscles flexing as he let loose his aggression and anger. With each blow, he yelled, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Damn.
Dog, I don't know why that made me laugh the first time.
That shit's
It's so
ill.
bad, dog. After each kick, Davis scrunched into a tighter ball. Helpless against the powerful man, he began screaming, 6! The scene was chaos. Screaming girls, the screaming sister, the frantic neighbors, the bleeding 9-year-old on the porch. 6.
Damn.
Then this nigga went crazy for real. Yeah, his nigga snapped. He
I know that name though. I can't
you
place.
looking like Ernest Blackwood, dog, but it's like, he was there when Brock Olivo was there, right? So Brock Olivo was getting a lot of snaps, dog. But this nigga Ernest Blackwell was a beast, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a beast of a nigga. I'm talking about like D Black at, like they said, imagine D Black being 6'4", 250.
Right. Dude, I know. I remember that name. So he went off like that.
He's a big. Hey, all I remember from that nigga is we was in the locker room one day, and them coaches was joking around. They said something. It was the senior year. He said something about, hey, Ernest, you going to class this year? He was like, probably not. Hey, nigga. Hey,
Brother's honest, you know.
I just get look to the side, nigga. I just kept lacing my pants up, dog. I didn't want to be involved, dog. I said, okay. Got me next to this big scary ass nigga.
So that's how that's gonna go, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, damn, like now I think about it, especially like in this whole damn, we go tangents again. This day and age of like, TBIs, CTIs, and all that shit like that, dog. It's like when this story came out, this was 2004 when this happened in December. When he was before December. It was posted on December 5th, so some like December 4th, 3rd when he got killed, 2004. Like, you think about that whole brain injuries and shit like that, and the way he played football, he was like really like a beast ass nigga where he just I'm running through you type of nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, that's
like
crazy,
on some Junior Seau shit, huh?
Yeah, but can you imagine a fucking 6'3", 6'4", 250-pound nigga running through your neighborhood, kicking teenage girls, talking about touchdowns and 6 and shit, nigga? I was like, when I read this shit, nigga, I was terrified because I knew how big and strong that nigga was.
Yeah, man.
That's just crazy, bro.
That is off the chain.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, what? I mean, we ain't from St. Louis, and you.
Yeah.
And like I said though, he was there when Brock. That's why I think he got outshined by Brock Olivo. By shit. From the eye test, I thought he was better than Brock Olivo, but I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Yeah, it's politics on that.
Yeah, Brock Olivo. I mean, he was a real hard-working white dude, but
nah, he was talented. Yeah, I mean, shit, he's still coaching in the league, isn't he?
Yeah, I saw. I forgot where I saw him on the side. Was it San Francisco or Detroit where I saw him at? I can't remember.
I know he was in Detroit at one point. I think he's a special teams coach somewhere.
I think he's still Detroit in special teams. That's where I think he was at.
Yeah. But I mean,
whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Yeah, but that made me think. Yeah, damn, that nigga. I hate that I laughed the first time. I thought about that bait, nigga. Running through the neighborhood screaming touchdown as he was picking people up. But hold on. 2004, I was a much younger man. I'm Trump. I have mental illness.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was 04?
That's 2004. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay. So he might still been trying to live the dream at that point, huh?
Yeah, I think they said he was still trying to get on.
Yeah. That's just ill, man. It's just, I don't know.
Those are the breaks.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one of the fucking scariest situations I had around some football players was Damani Cross. I remember being at a party.
Yeah, I was a big scary nigga then back then too.
Yeah. We was at a party, and I think he had just finished his playing days. But I think he had like them shoddy knees, and he couldn't get no looks in the NFL. And he was still around Columbia, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But we was at a party, and somebody was talking shit, and this nigga just shut down the party. They put them two big bear claws around this nigga neck and just had him up against the wall, motherfucking feet dangling. He trying to reach for the couch and shit.
Cause I know Missouri wasn't in the know back then. For our few listeners, Damani Cross played free safety at the University of Missouri. I think he was like 6'3", 6'4", playing weight.
Now 6'3".
At least 240, playing weight 230, 240.
Mm-hmm. Lay a nigga out.
Yeah, he was
Lay a
strong
nigga
as
out.
fuck. Only he had was if his weakness was he had them cooked ass knees.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kryptonite.
You kick that nigga in his knee, he be done for the week.
Mm-hmm. So he was a coordinator. They brought him back as coordinator this year, and then that didn't work out.
They blamed him for that shit though. They blamed him for the defense.
Well, scapegoat the black man. That's how that shit go.
Because my question is, who was the ultimate person that said they wanted to put this react defense in to begin with?
I mean, when the head coach was the defensive coordinator, and the head coach was a linebacker, I'll figure, Harry S. Trump, the buck stops with, with me.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like you built like above and everything else. Like ever since I guess 97 is when we started getting like some pretty good. With Justin Smith, probably like the most memorable like first down ass D lineman we had to build this whole thing of like Missouri is like D line university.
Zoo.
Yeah. So why all of a sudden out of nowhere will you go to this bullshit read and react scheme to where you got D linemen holding up O linemen trying to figure out where the offense is going? Fuck that. Get your fat ass in the backfield, make something happen.
That's what I'm trying to tell these people on the basketball court, man. Pressure bust pipes. You know what I'm saying?
Dog. Pressure bust, nigga. We'll figure out what they running after we tackle everybody.
Right. Let's wreck shopping and ask questions later.
Yeah. That's my coach, man. Coach, like, what do you want us to do? Tackle everybody. Fuck everybody up.
And they killed a man with football.
Yeah, that was the worst thing they could have did. Like, give me some 12 or 13-year-olds to coach. I'll be out there, man. I need y'all to fuck somebody up because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here just running. What you want us to do, coach? Nigga, hit them.
Hit them. Let the rhythm hit them.
You get down your stance. Okay. You see a nigga in front of you? Yeah. Whoop his ass. Okay. And then tackle the motherfuckers behind him. That's the scheme.
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing today. Ain't nothing special about it, motherfucker.
No. It ain't Chinese math.
Yeah,
nah.
Everything else is just, you want me to teach? You want to do a loop? You want to do motherfucking blitz? You want to do a stunt? Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Get in the backfield.
Yeah. And then, I don't understand how he let Coach Cool go, man.
I don't know, dog. I don't know what we doing. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. You did hear that? Was it Locke coming back?
Yes, they got the I guess was the receivers coach from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
To come be the new OC. I guess he had been head coach of Tennessee.
What scares me though is who is Locke's backup?
Man, some nigga off the street.
Some nigga wearing a Missouri jersey.
Well, see, hey, recruiting season ain't over, man. They might bring in a 4 or 5 star.
But I'm saying who's been his backup because we ain't seen him.
He ain't been injured at all.
I don't think so. Even when them niggas have been beaten.
Because he came in because somebody was injured or fucking suspended or was selling coke. Hold on.
He took over for Matty
Mock. That's what Matty Mock. Matty Mock. Was this motherfucker selling heroin or something?
That nigga was selling everything. I think he was selling everything, nigga.
Nigga white boy out here moving weight. Nigga. Fucking uppers and downers.
That nigga couldn't. And then he just went away too. Just went away.
Yeah. Like ain't nobody heard about this nigga since.
I wouldn't be surprised if 10 years from now, you see some motherfucking video of Matty Mock beating up puppies or some shit. I don't know.
He probably gonna be hanging out with Quinn Snyder. Fucking coaching the Utah Jazz and shit.
Ain't white privilege grand. Can you imagine a black coach coked up? You got motherfucking basketball players talking to the university president's wife on the phone, and you get a job in the NBA.
That's I mean,
when that happened.
Hey, that fucking Coach K tree, man. Coach K make miracles happen, bro.
Understand. He used to be out there so sweaty in them suits.
Sweaty.
But
his hair was nice though. He
rubbing
nice
his
hair,
nose, dog. Looking like a motherfucking Miami Vice villain, nigga. Just like
fucking 3 buttons undone on the shirt. Little chest hair coming through.
Oh shit! So much.
The fucking blazer on, white blazer on there. The Kanye white blazer.
That nigga, hey, I bet you his pregame speeches.
And fucking penny loafers with no socks, nigga.
Hey, I bet you his motherfucking halftime speeches, all of them look like that final scene in Scarface, nigga. Just him just picking his face up from a platter of cocaine. Who do I trust? Who do I trust?
The inches are all around us. That's gotta be it right there. You got the inches, I got the inches. The inches, they're everywhere. They're all around us. We gotta fight. On this team, we fight, and we die for those inches.
It's all the cocaine, dog. All the cocaine. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit.
Fucking Matty Mock, boy.
Maddie.
I don't know who this nigga backup is. But they gotta bring somebody in.
Nah, cause they don't ever play nobody. I mean, I've never seen them. Hold on, dog. I think I found one of Quinn's.
I was raised as an
post-game interviews. Halftime pep talks, dog. Hold up.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. What is this? They're messing with me now. Hold on.
Okay. Want to play games? Okay. I'll play with you.
Whoa. You hear that?
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay. You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Here's something.
Here's Quinn's halftime speech.
Okay,
say hello to my little friend. You want to play rough?
Look at you now.
Look at you now. Look at you now. Yeah, dog. Yeah, cocaine. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug.
Yeah, but yeah, that's. But the thing is though, like, it's hilarious though, 'cause it's like niggas know he was on that shit, but now it's just like just a joke, and he got a league. He got a fucking gig in the league now,
Doing big things too.
doing big things. A college guard, a college Division I guard who can't coach guards.
Mm-mm.
Cause back when he was our coach, nigga, we had some of the worst guard play ever.
Everybody had the green light. Everybody had the green light. Niggas was pulling from they was pulling from Steph Curry range, bro.
Before there was even Steph Curry.
Before Steph Curry was on the scene, bro. They was they was chucking and ducking.
At Ohio playing the Wet Dream team.
Right. 7th grade.
7th grade.
League play.
He playing a nigga named Negro.
He probably crossed his ass up too, though. But
yeah, he probably did.
He probably did.
That's how racism gets started, right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One nigga crossing a white boy up. I hate niggers.
Remember back in 7th grade, I got crossed up by Steph Curry.
Oh shit.
Fuck niggas.
Hey, you already mentioned that. The whole thing, H&M, the mom coming out. It don't offend me.
Man, where's she from though?
I want to say she's like, is she Kenyan?
She had to be from somewhere, man. Because what the H&M is what Swiss?
UK, yeah.
Well, I think it was a UK ad, but I think the company is like Norwegian or something.
I think you're right. Photo, but what it says, buy a photo from H&M's UK website, but I think you're right. They might be Norwegian or some shit like that.
So I mean, I don't know how often the monkey epithet was used in Europe.
I get that, but it's like,
I don't know.
Man, you gotta have. It just seems weird that you have a black kid that's the coolest monkey in the jungle, and the white kid in the sweatshirt that says survival
nigga,
expert, whatever the fuck.
In they motherfucking mind, that shit makes sense, nigga. You a nigga. You from?
Hold on, Mangrove Jungle Survivor Experts. What the white kids shit said.
I mean, yeah, you know, he survived. He survived. Steph Curry's team wearing the white fucking. He just came out of his Negro jersey. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Put the black boy in. Put the black boy in the monkey uniform, cause shit. If you, nigga, he from the jungle.
But like
that make.
What was that Dave Chappelle that said like long ago? Just have one nigga to be like, ooh, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta have one real, not a black person, but one real nigga in the board to just say, ooh.
Is it Switzerland? Like there's a country over there, and like a real benign ass, you know what I'm saying, country that they still.
You talking about the blackface Santa Claus and all that?
Blackface Santa Claus, nigga.
Yep.
Nigger Claus,
nigga, whatever. One of these podcasts listened to that he was like, "Oh, it's our tradition." They were trying to make way.
I think it's Saint Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas. We come and kidnap white women in the middle of the night. White women and weed. Take all your white women and your weed.
And don't leave no hand out, bro.
And Jeff Sessions. That's what I tried to warn you about. Is this nigga clause is going white women and all the weed. Gotta get rid of it.
So I mean, I'm saying to you, I don't know if Europeans have had the confrontation that's been had in America. But, you know what I'm saying? The civil rights movement. The civil rights movement was in your face. Right, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know that took place in Europe like that. I know that there was movements.
Well, certain places in Europe, you're right, where there are a lot less black people. I think there is a certain degree of ignorance. But I would say if you are, it says HM's UK website. I know there's a lot of niggas in the UK.
Yeah.
Somebody should have said, hey.
Like,
This ain't gonna go over well, y'all.
Hey, Switzerland, we have a problem.
We have a problem. I get that y'all got like one black person there. Y'all keeping
this is what you want us to put up on the website? This right here?
Okay.
Oh.
Somebody got to say, I get that. This is
but the mother.
Yeah, the mom.
If anybody's supposed to be that person, it's the mother.
Right, but she goes to that whole thing of I'm not offended, and it's like okay, well, and like
this is what I'm saying.
But they're trying to use her as an excuse of saying, well, I'm not offended. But you go, it don't matter if one person ain't offended. You have to know there's a negative connotation that's connected with black people and monkeys.
I had an assistant coach.
I mean, you wouldn't put a white boy on there with a sweatshirt that says the saltiest cracker in the box.
I had an assistant coach for cross country one time, man.
Yeah.
Dude out of Texas, you know what I'm saying? He went to Stanford, but was from Texas. And we'd be out there trying to encourage. I coach in the inner city. Mm-hmm. My team is entirely black. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And so, and they not necessarily the kids that love and are passionate about distance running. They have to be encouraged. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We have to work on getting them out there. So anyway, we go out there, we meet them on the trail, and they're running up in the hill. And this is a huge hill. And so like you got to motivate them to keep going up the hill. So imagine this little fresh out of college Texas dude talking about attaboy. Hey, there you go, attaboy. I had to stop right then and there. Hey, you can't really say that, brother. You might get your ass fucked up saying that shit, right? You can't be. I know where it's coming from. It's coming from a good place,
right?
But you can't say attaboy.
But I would say that's even that's different than him saying these. Like it'd be different. He was saying these some fast monkeys.
But it's. I mean, shit, boy. Come on, that's a grown man in the South was a boy.
Well,
65-year-old. I mean, that shit is just as offensive.
But I'm saying, but you talking about an adult talking to kids. Yeah,
I think it's coming from a place of ignorance. You know, so I think
right. No,
it's that same story that I was telling you earlier. It's like a black man has to live a dual consciousness,
right?
And we see how things come from multiple perspectives. A white person, a European, for one, in Switzerland somewhere, for two, never has to interact with black people unless they choose to. They chose to put black people in the H&M thing because they want to sell to black people and get that black dollar. You know what I'm saying? So they probably don't interact with black people other than in photo shoots. And don't have any cultural context to understand that monkey is a fucking epithet of enormous proportion.
I still say they should have known. And that addresses a bigger problem of there not being enough diversity in those rooms to make that decision.
Well, that's the top and the bottom of the line right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not people in the know. And if they are in the know, they fucking you
gotta have one
Ben Carson.
Black man, black woman or man, a real like to say, hey. This ain't gonna what Luke Skywalker say in that last Star Wars. This ain't gonna go away. You think? This ain't gonna go the way you think. No one's gonna buy this shirt.
No, not only that, motherfuckers in South Africa gonna run through the store and tear up shit.
I saw that shit today. They fucked that store up.
Yeah, man. That look. That ain't the MLK. The spirit of MLK. We shall overcome. Nigga.
No,
nah, nigga.
No.
We fed up, nigga. We tearing the shit up,
nigga. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all.
I ain't got 13 years for you, so you can shoot me in the back, nigga. I'm
Nah,
coming through and I'm ripping
I'm
shit
coming
up.
through. I'm fucking up everything.
Nigga, we shall overcome or come over here and rip your store up, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just hate it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just motherfuckers. It's shit is stupid. Motherfucker. I mean, I don't know. It's too much technology. Things are too connected. And for me, I think I'm just tired of giving anybody the benefit of the doubt almost. Where it's like, come on, man. You had to know.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I feel like our timeline look a whole lot different than somebody else's timeline, man.
Yeah.
That should be personalized for, you know what I'm saying, you and your, if you don't click like on some shit, you ain't gonna see nothing about it. Like, look, here, I'm talking to the kids in class, right?
Right.
And the shit that we talk about be pervasive. Everybody in society knows, okay, this is what Donald Trump did this week, or this is the shooter that did X, Y, Z, blah, 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 or this is what happened in the Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what's going on except for these kids, because the kids, they don't like CNN, and so it don't show up on their feed. You know what I'm saying? So all they hear about, they hear what happened to Lil Boosie. You know, Lil Boosie getting out. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. They know that bullshit. Oh, the Amigos did X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. Was, you know, they know that shit. That shit comes to their feed. Like you said, the algorithm. So if they not, they show them the shit that they have shown interest in. They don't show them a diversified, you know what I'm saying, context, a cross section of what's going on across humanity. So what I'm saying to you is that's what my group of kids take that out to the Republican. You know what I'm saying? The Republican is getting only they're getting reinforced what the fuck they put out in the world. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't invest in looking into anything black, I'm not gonna find out about anything black. So when the controversy comes out there, I'm not gonna hear about it unless it becomes gargantuan and they ripping up my stores. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dual consciousness, man.
Yeah, I get it though, but it's like,
they don't have to interact with nobody. They don't choose.
You don't have to interact, but I'm saying, but this thing as far as like equating niggas to monkeys has been going on for fuck social media. I'm talking about when we talking about motherfucking niggas showing up on a horse delivering your mail. This idea, this thought process of how you talking about what theology, niggas being less, small skulls, pygmies, and all this shit like that. That's been going. That's a European mindset. So it's like when you tell me, "Oh, we did not know of this. We did not have it." It's like, okay, y'all just claiming ignorance now. This ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. Where white people, not even just white people, a lot of cultures have equated black people to apes. I mean, y'all live in the jungle. Y'all from the jungle. Like, never mind, there's niggas in South America who live in the jungle who look nothing like black people. But for some reason, we are the only niggas from the jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's not a new concept. So, and you're right. Maybe it's just me being like, I'm fed up. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just fed up, and I'm not cutting nobody no slack. It's like, nah, motherfucker, you should have known. Ignorance is not an excuse, nigga.
Right.
I'm putting you over the head like KCPD, nigga. You should have known. Here's a baton, nigga. Good night.
Nigga, I didn't know what the speed limit was. But
well, you got these big
we
ass
still
white
still
black
cutting
signs,
this ticket
nigga. Can you read?
But it was dark.
Nigga, I'll be like, Richard Pryor, what the clock say, nigga? What the clock say?
I mean, I feel all that. I mean,
I agree with you. I'm like, when this orange motherfucker put his hands up and said, "I President blah blah blah," to now today, where all these white people want to, cop pleas and say, "Well, he has a mental illness and we didn't know, and our jobs and this and that." I'm like, dog, I ain't got no excuse for nobody, dog. It's like the shit been out there. You should have known. And fuck your feed, fuck your timeline, fuck what you decide.
I'm gonna say this. In America.
Yeah.
in America, no passes being given. None.
But that's what I'm saying though. For this shit, it's like this ain't nothing new. This mindset as far as like equating people of color to monkeys.
But the backlash might be new.
Oh, the backlash. No, it's something. The backlash is new because now niggas have access to it.
Yeah.
But for you to say we didn't know, that's why I'm giving you the side.
Man,
like,
if
hold on, nigga, how you didn't know?
If you might be running your mouth and saying this shit all this time and this shit was cute, motherfuckers are still running around in blackface for fucking Christmas, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Nigga, I'm saying to you,
and they trying to cop. And the same people trying to cop pleas for that. Well, this is our history. I'm like,
it's our heritage and tradition. Yeah, man.
I get it. Niggas, I think people want to plead ignorance so they can keep on doing the fuck up shit they've been doing.
Speaking of ignorance,
yeah,
that shit I shared with you.
That restaurant, dog. Fuck them. Fuck they restaurant. Fuck they coffee. Fuck they 4 or 5 little racist ass employees, nigga. Fuck them all. You didn't have to post that shit. This is the day and age of you don't have to say anything.
But they felt like they were entitled to say we stand for the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
And we don't stand for motherfuckers speaking out about fucking
but they
armed forces taking a knee, all that shit.
They must not got the message of us Trump supporters. We like to act in silence. We like to go behind the curtain. And then we go, when everyone goes, how do you get elected? We all go, we don't know. And then we just keep on with the racist shit. That's how we do it. That's why we wear the white sheets. So no one knows who we are.
Well, that's he's normalized this buffoonery. And he gets away with that shit because this motherfucker has a history of being an asshole. This motherfucker became famous talking about you're fired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I guess everybody think, well, Trump can do it, shit, I can do it, but you ain't Donald Trump, so your restaurant got to close.
You ain't got his money. You ain't got his money. So I don't know. People are stupid. People are just stupid as fuck.
They are, man.
Well, I don't get it. This is America. I'm allowed to say what I want without any. No. You can say what you want. There's repercussions, dog.
Consequences and repercussions.
Yeah, people don't understand that part. That's the unwritten part of the freedom of speech. You still can catch these hands, nigga.
Yeah.
Now the government may not come and deliver these hands, but a nigga like myself can deliver these hands free of charge.
COD, man.
Nigga ain't no COD, nigga. We giving out free samples, nigga. just open the door. Just free samples of ass whooping.
Take one.
Yeah, dog. Motherfuckers are stupid, man. But shit. All right, let me see where we at, dog. We almost on 2 hours here.
Yeah.
So shit. Anything else to add before we wrap this motherfucker up?
Fuck 45.
I mean, it's always fuck 45. It was fuck 45 a long time ago. I mean, not only fuck 45, but this fuck you if you voted for him, and fuck you if you continue to make excuses for him.
Indeed.
And if it didn't make you mad, first of all, that make you mad. Why are you listening to this podcast? That is insane to me. And if it does make you mad and you listening, I hope you die mad.
Hey, this is shit I was thinking about when the podcast started. I've been sitting here watching Mockingjay and what the fuck is that shit called? What's the whole series called?
Oh, damn it! I'm about to say Tribute. That's the tank.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Fuck. Now I'm thinking of the Whistle.
Fucking the Hunger Games. Hunger Games.
I'm about to say Tribute. That's the tank like a motherfucker.
This motherfucker, President Snow. Ain't this motherfucker President Snow an awful lot like President Trump?
Yeah, it's not President Snow just wasn't as racist. He wanted everybody to die.
Yeah.
Tane just want the brown people to die.
Hey man, I just got through watching this shit. Hold up. Why the fuck all the black people live in District 11?
It's just the slums.
The fuck, all the black tributes
All
come
of
out of District 11. What the fuck? Why is Panhandle so fucking segregated?
Because it's trying to mimic the real world. That's probably.
At least we got fucking Detroit and Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
They basically made it one big ass Detroit.
Right. All the niggas get in District 11.
Hunger Games is racist as shit.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
But all the niggas are from one area. Yeah, good luck. You know, you only racists point out that there's racism.
Fucking Trey was driving through fucking District 11 and a fucking graffiti on the wall said the odds are never in our favor.
I mean, but that goes to everything. I was thinking about all these matches. What about Harry Potter?
Oh man, I ain't really fuck with Harry Potter like this.
They should have been like, they should have crossed over and just been like we're going all out racist and just had a witch doctor, a young witch doctor. And, what was it, Hogwarts or whatever the fuck that place is? Have a nigga that was skulls and bones around his neck.
Fucking Lord of the Rings. How the fuck the elves? These blonde, blue eyes, walking on water ass motherfuckers.
The elves were fucking Nazis.
And the fucking doors lit underground. Shit, fucking shithole.
Hey, dog, Lord of the Rings, dog. I hate that movie.
But now the fucking orcs. Nigga, why the orcs is the black people?
It's just like Blight. Oh yeah, Bright. But the thing about Lord of the Rings, all the movies is, fuck the wizard, especially the Hobbit. Hey, hold on, my nigga. We could have flew this whole time. Wait a minute. You mean you could have called them big ass eagles?
Right.
So before we got on the mountain and 3 of my friends died, you mean tell me all you had to do was talk to a fucking cocoon and 5 big ass eagles would have showed up? Okay.
We getting snatched up by wolves and spiders.
Wolves, spiders, humans. Yeah, nigga, we could have flew. That was an option, huh? That was an option all along. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had a time sensitive mission. And
That's character building, man. That's character building, man.
That's bullshit.
He had to become who he was.
That's like have you seen the Last Jedi movie?
Nah, I ain't watched it. Nah.
Okay, I won't say nothing then. Are you planning on watching it?
You ain't gonna spoil nothing for me, man. I ain't gonna
spoil nothing for you.
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, you're telling me in the future we have ships that can fly at warp speed, light speed. Warp speed
right.
is Star Trek. Light speed is Star Wars. Okay, blah blah blah. So, but we can only do this if a nigga is at the helm. We can't do it from remote control. We can't have a nigga on a nigga
right.
has to be there to push the button.
We ain't got light speed drones.
No. Oh, we got drones. We just can't leave them behind on the ship. We gotta leave a human behind to push the button. And on top of that, the movie, okay, so fuck, if you haven't seen the movie, it's been a month. You should have seen it if you wanted to see it.
Should have seen it by now, yeah.
You're not a fan. So at the end of the movie, these ships are trying to escape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to escape, trying to get away. The motherfucking Empire chasing the rebels and shit. So they catch up to them and they destroying the pods. And the woman they leave a woman behind on the ship, one of the commanders, and she's like, "I'm gonna sacrifice myself," and she gonna go light speed into the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching the movie. After about like 20 of these motherfucking escape pods get shot, I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me from jump, your ass could have went light speed into the ship that killed 20 ships 15 minutes ago, bitch? Why wasn't this the initial plan?
We had to give fucking 15 minutes of screen time so you could understand how real this shit is.
Ask Maury. I was so annoyed. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. You mean tell me if we went light speed into this ship, we could have destroyed this big ass ship 50 minutes ago? Okay.
He trying to find logic in the illogical, man.
I'm just watching the movie. I'm watching as these little fucking little metro, look like metro buses trying to make it to the planet, getting shot out the sky. And she's like, there's only 5 pods left. You know, like Busta Rhymes coming there. There's only 5 years left. There's only 5 years left. I'm like, okay. And she says, okay, I'm going to go light speed. I was like, wait, what? That was an option?
That was... That's only available on the X, nigga.
Yeah, because I thought...
You couldn't do that on the 8S, nigga. You had to get that... You had to get the X to get that shit done.
Because the whole movie, I thought, like, they were running out of gas and shit. So I was like, okay, they can't go light speed. That bitch like, I'll go light speed. And I was like, why didn't we do this before 100 niggas died?
That shit probably make you nauseous or something.
I don't know.
It's a last-ditch effort. I don't know. I get queasy when we go light speed. Like, I ain't really trying.
But that's the whole point where, like, and then, like, all these nerds are mad about all this other shit. I'm like, y'all mad about all this other nonsensical. There's people with vaginas who are in charge. Like, okay, that's fine. I'm mad at the fact that all these other niggas died and we could have went light speed 20 minutes ago. Shut up, nigger. You don't know anything about the force. All right, okay.
Okay. You were the aficionado on the made up ass sport, so I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I ain't did the whole Star Wars thing, man. I might have.
I'm more of a Star Trek fan anyway. Yeah, but even that I don't get into it really. I'm not about to show up in no motherfucking homemade visor and sing Reading Rainbow to a nigga. Nah.
You ain't showing up at Comic-Con.
Nah, I ain't showing up at Comic-Con. Them niggas is crazy.
Nah, I say probably the nerdiest thing I be on is Lord of the Rings, man. That's about it.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings, it's the same thing. Yeah, they all had that plus and minus. Just give me John Wick any day of the week.
All that. Anyway, man, so
yeah,
ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, I appreciate your time. Hold on. I don't know why I closed that out. That's crazy. We're gonna close it out with oh yeah, and I forgot to say that. So, and I'll have Frank put in the notes, but that intro music that was brought to you by I guess.
Yes, sir.
Joe Jefferson. Member of the Reign of Terror, R.O.T. And if you want to go out there, you want to find him on YouTube, just type in Joe. Hello? Yeah, it cut out for him a second. Just type in Joe Jefferson, R.O.T., and you can find him on YouTube. And this might be the first podcast we don't get a cease and desist letter. Hey!
Right. I don't know. I ain't talked to the rest of the group members, so.
Oh, man. We want our money, nigga.
Hey, we need some royalties, nigga.
Yeah, that.
We ain't got paid not 1 red cent, so.
Yeah, we can talk about that, though. As far as next podcast, how you on talk about just doing some shit that you love because you love it.
Oh, yeah. Passionate, man. Yeah. Trying to get these niggas back in the studio, man.
Hold on. This ain't Joe Jefferson. If I could turn back the clock. That you?
Where you at?
I don't know. This said Joe Jefferson, if I could turn back the clock. I don't think that's you. Yeah, that's like some white dude just singing soul music.
Barry Manilow ass.
Yeah. We start with that one. What's another song you like? Before we get out of here.
There's another one called Breakdown.
Okay.
Okay,
we'll put that.
Trying to remember what's up there. Yeah.
It's up there.
Battle's probably my favorite. Other than the one you played, Battle.
I don't know Battle. Yeah, there it is. It's Battle. I
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that up. We'll close out with that then. Don't
There you go.
break it down. You know, show no losses, man. Alright, Summer.
You might get a cease and desist. I think that's got a sample on there that ain't been clear.
It's like Facebook when we try to push it on everything else. But yeah, man, I thank you for your time, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I mean,
Coming
pleasure to be
in.
on here.
Yeah, our boy, your brother, and nigga fell asleep. Got caught
Yeah,
up with
man.
him. Fucking Frank.
And they got the itis.
He probably jacking off. That nigga was texting strong all day, talking about we gotta get on, we gotta do this. He's out. We got another group chat where this nigga had like a string of consciousness, dog, about Tang, and I'm like, dog, you gotta jack off or just get off social media, bro. You sound like you about to drive down to the motherfucking White House and just murder everybody. So I need you. I need you to stop watching. I need you to stop looking at Twitter and Facebook, nigga.
Yeah, go sit down somewhere and unplug.
Yep.
That's probably what he did, man. He probably went ahead and take that nap.
Well, all right, man. I appreciate your time, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah, this is the Nego Rockin' Podcast. I am the KC Stork, one half of the I-70 Connect. Thank you for your time. And we out.
Can't forget the N, the S, the Y, the T, the wildest beat. Like a beast trapped inside of me. The side you see on stage when I battle with rhymes. Like Martin Luther King battle the time. Unravel your mind like a spindle of twine. With this flow I'm schizo, sick in the mind. Sick